probably still be deafened a little longer than 5 minutes because he will explain the event as well. And yeah, oh my god, I'm scared.
I swear to God, I'm gonna die with technical
So
issues.
he will just, internet dies, PC dies, Discord screen share is gone, no one can watch anymore.
Yeah, I'm afraid of something happening.
That has never happened before, so I hope that... I mean, there's so many matches. There's 6 matches with each 3 rounds. That means there's 18 matches coming. Oh my god, I need to announce.
I just wanna see that what is taking up my CPU because I keep getting like 15 frame drops.
Alright. So now the stream started with the starting soon screen.
Okay.
Here with your followers.
Can I still leave?
Yeah, you can still leave.
Yeah, sure.
The non-players can. Yeah, I don't think it's yet a problem if they leave. I'm gonna put on streamer mode if something happens. Yeah, now you don't need a sound effect.
How many times you beat Niwa?
I've beaten Niwa like 140 times now.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah. The last 30 have been today. I got 100
And there
yesterday.
will be many more.
Yeah, they will be. I will
Like,
probably
because
hit.
there's still 2 days.
Yeah, I will hit like 200 by the end of Sunday.
Jesus.
Yeah, I kind of went try harder with this.
I only
That's
beat this
ridiculous.
like 53 times, but in 2 days.
Yeah. My best streak is like 11 times in a row.
My best
had,
is
like-
like... Yeah.
Someone
I had
messaged-
one session where I died
Someone
2
messaged,
times.
someone messaged Finland versus who?
Yourself.
Alright, it's start.
There we go. So our first match is going to be Clune of the Finland team versus Twister of France. They're going to be racing on the level Niwa by Tenno. It's an easy extreme demon. And now let's hear from the players a little bit. So let's start with Clune.
Hello.
Clune, how are you feeling about this match today?
I'm kind of
Feeling
nervous.
good about it? You're a little nervous. That's very understandable. Have a long 3 days ahead of you, so I wish you the best of luck in the coming days. And
Thank you.
can't leave out Twister. How are you feeling?
I'm very, very, very scared because like this is the first time I ever join an tournament like this, and I'm very
Yeah,
scared.
Well, there's a first for everything,
There's a
and
fir-
you know, we'll
And
see
we'll-
how
we'll-
it goes.
Rooting for you. See how things go today. I wish you both the best of luck through everything. Camera will be up once we get going. I say wait no further. Are both of you ready to start playing?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let me make sure the timer's. Okay. Well, that's kind of. Oh wait, no. Okay, there it is. Okay. Minor scare, but we are all set to start.
Good.
All right.
Yo,
So
can we
both
get a
of you-
predict going?
Can you get a predict going? Get a predict in the chat. All right. 20 minutes on Niwa. Once again, are both of you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, start. So now 20 minutes on the clock.
Here we go.
Both players are underway on Niwa.
Are you excited for?
Tu fais?
Quand tu fais une pause, tu peux regarder.
Oui.
Mais te stresse pas.
Ouais, ouais.
Stresse pas,
Mais oui, mais.
on t'aime.
So both
Ooh,
players
look
end
at
on a high
that.
note.
Look at that.
Great job from both players.
Ah, putain de merde.
Good job to both of you
Damn.
guys. That was very, very
It
exciting.
was very exciting.
Very entertaining match.
And as for the results, Clune takes the first match with their how many completions?
17
17.
completions. Clune, I just gotta say, you know, I made a bet that you would beat it 17th time when you died to the last click, and I blinked and you died when I was blinking, so I'm a little bit upset, but I'm very thankful that you beat it that last attempt, because
Yeah, my bad for the
I would have
96.
been lost to my 17.
And Twister, very respectable 6 completions. Great job to you as well.
You know,
did-
very
you
good
did very
match.
good.
Very good match.
Very proud of you.
Good job to both of you. Any thoughts after that? I mean,
Thoughts?
Twister, that was your first, first tournament here. 1,700 points is very respectable. How do you feel about that performance?
I don't know. I don't know if I made like a good or bad match. I'm pretty. I don't know.
I mean, you broke the ice. This was your first time. Things will get better as
Things
they go
will get
on.
better, 100%.
And
yeah.
I think you take your dubs here. 1,700. is
But
a
But
I
beat-
good amount of
I
points.
beat this like 7 times, not 6, because
7 times.
when I beat it, it was the exact end of the time.
Mm.
Alright.
I beat 7 times.
Very
Oh,
good
yeah,
job to
yeah.
both of you. I think
Yeah.
we're going to take a break before going into the second match. So we'll say once again, great job to both of you.
Both of you, awesome match.
And we will see you guys soon. We're going to take a quick break. And we will see you guys in a couple minutes. Take care.
Thank you.
Okay. Why is Clune deafened? Mivilix and Jump Consumer. Now, Twister, can you stop screen sharing?
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna fucking kick Clune.
Bye.
Konsuno and Mivilix both start screen sharing.
Yeah.
There's
Alright, need to mute these. Source 5 FPS Konsuno.
Oh, okay. Let's try like a different quality.
Usually it's do 30 FPS and 480. That's usually
Okay, 40.
Yeah, this should work. Like I don't think it should slow it down. No, it doesn't. So basically, okay, both of you, can you go to Incipient, the main screen, and refresh the level once?
Why did I get connected?
Because you were deafened and you were still screen sharing. Can both of you have the percentage up top, right?
I mean, yeah, I have there.
Yes, that is fine.
Is it like readable when I
Mivilix.
play?
Yes, it is. Yes, it will definitely be. Do you have the percentage up top, Mivilix?
Yeah.
Don't forget to record raw footage.
I
You forgot. Okay, good. And what was the last thing again? Oh yeah, minimum respawn time be 0.5 and no restart hotkey.
Yeah, I have it at 0.5.
Did it forget anything? Did you update the scores? No, referees, you did not update the broadcasting view yet.
The broadcasting.
Wait, you did. Other than that you didn't write round 2. You also need to update the round. The round 2. That's what you forgot. And you forgot last match both of you to mute and deafen your players. I mean, I did write it in the sheet, but you both didn't do that. Going back?
You just, I think he means that he is going to be right back.
And, like the FPS on my screen share is like fine. No.
Okay.
Right?
Alpha
It is fine.
Mais bon.
didn't have the incipient overlay in.
Voilà. En tout cas, j'ai fini mon match.
It starts now.
No.
But why does Mivilix go now? Like... Continue, can you say that if he's still not here, that Mivilix said he's be right back? If... You know...
Players, alright. In this match, we have Kansuno from Finland and Mivlix versus France. Let's start with Kansuno. How are you feeling going into this?
I was feeling kind of shaky like an hour ago, but I'm good. Good.
Good.
Alright,
Glad
good
to
to
hear
hear.
you gotten over the butterflies.
Get over the butterflies before the match. And Mivlix, how are you feeling about this?
They're back.
Oh, he'll be right back. He said he's
They're
like,
back. They're back. They're back.
he
Yo,
didn't say what he's gonna do, but he said he'll be right back.
Nicholas, how are you feeling?
Everything.
A little nervous, yeah, very understandable.
But,
A little bit of pre-game jitters right before Incipient. I will ask if both of you are ready to start playing, because I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
Alright, so, go for 20 minutes on my cue. You both will start. This will be round 2. Alright, 3, 2, 1, start.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, but
It's all right.
we got it through.
We are going.
We are off. We are playing Incipient. A very early 2.1 level that's actually aged surprisingly well, I would say.
What kind of skip was that? Did you just see that? Did you see that? Did you see how long he held the dashboard for? Oh, that's crazy, bro. I had never seen that.
We're 20
before.
seconds in and we're already finding stuff that we didn't know about Incipient.
That's ridiculous. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna get past the initial shock factor of that, and we're gonna talk about the players here. So, while nothing's going on, we got Kansuno here. Hardest is Kiri's 870 points on the demon list, and they're in the top 500.
Qualifying percent is 60%, by the way.
Good to know.
So 60% is going to be the mark to beat.
So we got Kansuno being Thinking Space, Promethean, got Lotus Flower in the completions too. So, you know, some pretty difficult levels. Incipient is no match for any of those. So we're gonna, you know, hopefully see
Hopefully see some good
competitive
fireworks
match.
here. Both players pretty far. Speeding up for Kansuno now.
You know, Mythilix getting to this part as well. They both haven't died yet. And
Uh,
it's gonna look like
Mivlix has suffered a death, but early on.
oh, really? Oh,
But that is beside the point. Kansuno is at qualifying percent. So is Mivlix. Both, so Mivlix is keeping up for the moment.
oh
67
missed the
for
dash orb.
Mivlix, missed the
Unlucky.
dash orb.
Kansuno is
Kansuno's still
going
healthy.
into the 80s. Will he pass the wave? Does get past the wave. Final spider part here.
Looks
There'll be a completion. And there we go. Kansuno's first attempt at the completion.
Just
Following
like
suit for Finland.
Soup from Clune.
Let's see this skip again here. You ready for this? Oh, what? Okay, is it the next rush? Yeah, this one. It's this one. Look. What? He didn't, bro. Okay, you gotta trust me on this. He did a skip that I had never seen before, but just didn't do it for the second time. All right. Anyways, we're gonna.
Okay, regardless of the fact, Mivlix is getting a run pretty far up there. For the moment, see how far they can take this one. And Kansuno once again, run for back to back. See if he can follow suit with
That-
Clune's hot start. Though Incipient is a bit longer, so there's not going to be
True.
many
It's a little bit more difficult
opportunities.
too.
It's a little bit tougher to run up the score on a level like Incipient.
Exactly. Yeah.
Due to its life.
More parts to die at. I think the gameplay is also just generally harder as well.
I think it's just generally harder level. Mivlix at qualifying percent again. Let's see what they can do. See if they can maybe take the lead for the moment. They have to get a completion in order to do that. However, never off the table, you know?
Exactly. Well, yeah. In the 80s, gets
Kansuno's making a run of himself to qualifying percent, and he's there as well. So, first two attempts for Kansuno have both been qualifiers, but second one
Mivlix
yet to
with
be
the
seen. But
completion.
Mivlix takes the lead for the moment, but Kansuno's going to take it back.
Exactly.
After the
Kansuno
conclusion of this
still going
attempt.
here. Getting to the
80%.
last section of the level. Just got to get past this 4x speed gameplay. You can reach the end wall. Let's look at the score real quick. I'm
Look
kind
at
of
the score.
curious. Okay, so
16 to
Mivlix is in the lead, but that's just because Kansuno has
because
decided to
Kansuno's just be the level and
So,
be up 3 here.
Kansuno's up 83 points. But I mean, so far both players have.
Both players are
shown,
pretty
to be competent.
pretty close to each other. Mivlix a little bit behind, but only 4 minutes in, that can change with any attempt.
Exactly.
Just one attempt is all you need, and the script completely flips from that.
Right. And I mean, they haven't shown too much signs of struggling to the pre-drop, which Twister fell victim to that in the first round.
Unfortunate.
But I mean, Mivlix here gonna try to get his get back here, gonna get France a win potentially here.
It would not up the series.
It's, way too early.
Mivlix is getting another pretty far run. Mivlix is also once again, like the entire French team, heavy underdog going into this. Mivlix, the hardest is Koareta.
Only 3 extended list records, and that's
But
it.
they're showing their dog right now as they're at qualifying
Exactly.
attempts, looking to take back the lead. The little dog has a big bite.
Watch out. Mivlix gonna keep on going here. Gonna try to make it to this last section, and does. Kansuno is getting
Has an
close.
81 from Mivlix. That's gonna leave them just a little bit short. They're 2 points behind, but it's gonna be more now that Kansuno is on the board again.
Well, you take your victories, and though it wasn't exactly a lead change, getting points and
Getting points
getting
on the board is
close,
always good. As
Always
long as you
good.
can stay within striking distance. It's gonna be difficult if Kansuno comes away with a completion here.
Another thing I wanted to mention here is that because this level is so long, we're going to see a lot fewer completions.
Yeah.
What I was trying to say.
3-17.
Exactly.
But we have 3 for Kansuno already.
Exactly. And that means the points will not be as high.
Points
So there is, I would say, a lot more room for some lead changes here, which would be very interesting.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, we did not see. There we go. He did it again. I'm happy now. I felt like the boy who cried wolf. I just straight up lied to you guys. But there's a skip as I promised.
Skip.
Anyways, Mivlix
Mivlix
getting
is
close.
getting
to ball
close.
here. Just got to get past this ball and duel section, and we'll see another qualifying run
Attempt,
from
hopefully.
Mivlix.
Don't fumble the blue orbs. So Mivlix once again on the board.
Kansuno here, just kind of keeping on going through this pre-drop. Mivlix in the 70s. Needs a
They need
completion.
preferably a completion here. Put it back to a 2-point game.
What's
See if
up?
it comes though.
What's up?
What's up? That's a great question. What is that?
That's a very good quote.
Kansuno making their way back towards the build-up. They're gonna need it because Mivlix just beat it, and the
With the
lead is now down to 2 points.
Kansuno dies here. That's going to be very, very big for France. But, I mean, we haven't seen Kansuno die here yet. And it looks like they will get another qualifying run.
Gonna push the lead back up a little bit. Mivlix is gonna need something to go their way from the side of Kansuno as well. If they want to have a chance. But there's only 7 minutes have gone by. There's only 13 minutes left. Anything can happen in with the course of one attempt.
Mm-hmm.
But Kansuno closing in on the end of the level once again. This would be their 4th completion. They can close it out.
Just got to get past the spider, wave, and UFO sections. And
Yes,
Kansuno does it. So the 4th
Kansuno's got their 4th completion.
Fourth
Yep.
completion.
So now it's back to a 152 point gap.
And you got to realize here, Every single attempt from Kansuno has been a qualifying run. Or, that's what I'm saying. Every single qualifying run has been a completion. So, you know, staying true to the... Oh! Guys, good job. That doesn't change what I was saying.
That does not.
But I was going to say,
but
following suit with the finish way of this tournament, it seems. Most of them are... Most qualifying are completions.
Most qualifying are completions up to this point. But there's any room for that to change. You know, just one wrong click and you never know. The entire match could be swaying in a completely different direction, especially with how close it is right now. Mivlix to that qualifying percent. Only 8 minutes have gone by, so there's still plenty of time for Mivlix to make a statement.
Getting past this ship part will mean the reaching of the final part. Mivlix here, gonna keep on going, gonna try to get completion, you know, bring the score back to within 2. I mean, they've just been duking it out, completion after completion. Every time Mivlix scores,
back and forth, back and forth.
Scores.
The last 3%,
Mivlix with another completion. Kansuno getting close to this build-up here.
That's their third completion. And then once again, back to a 2-point game.
I mean, this is very exciting. I'm definitely not disappointing so far. I mean, Kansuno is still
Kansuno's going back to the build-up.
Getting past this duel. And then hopefully get to qualify percentage unless they fail at these blue orbs. Which you can't actually die to. I know from not from 0, but I have died there before. Oh, what was that skip?
What was that skip?
Bro, Kansuno's the man of skips. What can I say?
Bro is just showing off. Bro doesn't know that the match is actually...
You can tell that Kansuno knows this level very well, as you can see from all of these completions from qualifying runs. You got qualifying runs, another qualifying run from Kansuno here. At 90,
literally at the end of the level.
Again.
Even beat it, push it back up to 150 points.
Go.
And there it is.
Still has 100% completion percentage from qualifying runs. So, you know, that doesn't say...
152 points.
Like
it's gone back between
forth.
2 and
It's like a
152.
game of tennis.
Yeah.
Or pickleball or whatever.
Ping pong, whatever ball sport you can think of. But can Mivlix keep it up?
Back to the drop again.
Back to the drop. So he's gonna get some more points. Ideally, he's gonna want a little more than just a qualifying attempt now. But he's been proven very capable of doing exactly that.
Right, a completion is nothing short of what we would expect here from Mivlix at the last part. Gonna try to convert this into 150 points, which would be very well needed for the France team here. In 90s, here we go. At the last section, and another completion.
Another completion. That's
Back
4
and
for
forth.
Mivlix, 5 for Kansuno.
Back and forth, 2 points.
Kansuno's getting scarily close to the qualifying percent again. He's only down 2 points again. It's always been 2. It's always been 2.
I mean, back and forth with these completions, you can show that these players. Kansuno dies.
Kansuno dies.
Okay,
Hold on a second.
that might not seem like a lot, but when it comes to the flow of this game, Kansuno has been very consistent with the pre-drop.
Mivlix is farther ahead in progress right now, and he just died again.
Kansuno might be losing it here a little bit.
Kansuno's stuttering a little bit.
And another death. Could the nerves be taken over here?
Could the nerves be taken over? There's 9 minutes left. We're over halfway through. But that's still only 2 points. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. I knocked Paul out of the game for a little bit.
There we're back. Okay. Mivlix here is keeping on going. You can see Kansuno got past that mini mind block. But, I mean, that has given Mivlix a good lead there.
A good lead in progress for the time being. It's farther ahead. You could have more opportunities
Exactly.
To break run if it ultimately comes down to a time game, which it very well might at this rate. You know,
right.
It hasn't gone between 2 and 152 points, but now Mivlix is in the lead.
Take the lead here unless Kansuno gets a qualifying run, which, you know, is
the lowest ranked player in the tournament, proving their worth.
I mean, this is just a story of never count anyone out.
Never, you can't count anyone out. Mivlix into the last part, but don't take your eye off Kansuno just yet. They had trouble earlier, but it looks like they're starting to catch their footing again.
Will they be able to pass this duel though?
No, they
the same
forward.
Again,
Mivlix takes it.
This is the lead for France. Less than 10 minutes left. 7 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. This is crunch time.
Mivlix is straight up in the lead right now.
In the lead by almost a completion.
And it's ahead in progress. Kansuno is slipping.
Kansuno hasn't made it to the drop in the past like 3 minutes or
And
so.
look at him. He's
Yeah, he's just skipping.
He-
You see, this is what happens when you guys use skips. Alright, swag routes. Beat it the right way. Anyways. That's enough of my
Mivlix
political speech.
still keeping the momentum up for France.
Kansuno is right there with him,
Kansuno's
but
right there. That right.
Mivlix is almost in a whole completion ahead of him. So,
He is.
I mean, just because they're right next
There's
to each
still
other.
one attempt can just change everything because they're still within one completion of each other. It's not 152. It's 140.
And if Mivlix makes it to qualifying percentage, even if Kansuno beats it this attempt,
almost
Mivlix
that.
will still be in the lead. I mean,
So he's built himself up a buffer, but he's gonna want to turn that into a lead rather than just a buffer. However,
There you go.
both players into the build-up. Let's see if Kansuno can get past the struggles with 54%.
here we go.
And it
Makes
looks like
past
he's
54.
past it. Can he get to qualifying?
All right.
Mivlix is at qualifying, and so is Kansuno. So both players are at qualifying right now.
It looks like he's getting back into the game, but Mivlix
But
used that
the
time.
lead's back towards Mivlix now.
Exactly. Used the little bit of weakness
used the
that
time.
Kansuno showed and got a completion out of it. Now is 148 points ahead and going to extend that lead. Both of them are at the last place, or last
the,
part.
The last part, yeah. Oh, 88 for Mivlix! Oh no! Here comes Kansuno.
Even if Kansuno beats this,
Mivlix is still
Mivlix
has a
is
slight
still in the
lead.
So
And that's
Kansuno does beat it,
Kansuno
but
takes
that
the
does
lead.
not stop the bleeding of Finland.
It slows it.
It slows it.
Slows it. Still 86 points ahead is Mivlix for France
Just
with
under
just 6 to go.
Very, very close game. This could go either way.
This could go either.
Oh, but with
Kansuno.
Kansuno continuously
Let's
dying
get
at this lead
backfires
drop,
on him.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything yet, but I mean, Mivlix is showing some pretty good consistency here. That it you know, it's hard to like say consistency like this is gonna hurt you in any way.
No, it's not. But ideally, at this level, you're gonna want to be perfect.
Basically,
You know,
Kansuno's gonna have to show that perfectness too, because if Mivlix keeps getting far as he's been doing, Kansuno's just gonna have to keep it up.
Kansuno's gonna have to keep
Not-
it up. Can't fall behind. He's behind by about 20% in progress and 86 on the scoreboard.
Mhm.
Mivlix once again into the build-up. Qualifying attempt here would be huge for Mivlix, and it looks like it's coming. Not in that
And
way.
just for France, Mivlix makes it to qualifying percentage, putting France on their back. Gonna try their best to get another completion here. Kansuno is making it close to qualifying percentage. Gonna make it to this build up here. Mivlix here, don't forget about him. At the last section in the 80s. Gonna keep on going here. Don't take your eyes off
Don't take
Kansuno
your eye
here.
off either player, I would
Passes
say.
54. Passes the duel. Another qualifying run for Kansuno. But
Kansuno's on the
Mivlix
board.
gets
Mivlix
another
takes the completion. Extends the lead to 236 for the moment. Kansuno did the wave skip again. Let's see if it doesn't backfire on him this time. And Kansuno's gonna try and crawl his way back into this one. Just over 4 minutes left to go.
Here we go, Kansuno reaching the final section of the level, getting to the spider part. This is where the nerves really get to you. The high CPS and quick changing game modes does not affect him at all as you see another completion, but still, that
Still,
has
it's
not been
86
the-
points. Oh, Mivlix just died.
there, but
So
still
both
gonna
players
have
are pretty much right at the same spot.
3 minutes and 45 seconds left.
Oh, qualifying is
coming down to-
59, did you say? Well, 59 and 60 are basically the
That's
same.
what they- if you die-
We haven't had anyone die. I love Flamel, good love. Hey, yo, Fanra based.
Yeah, make sure you
Oh,
guys tune in to the
Mivlix just
Flame
died
Ball
again.
here.
Sounding. Okay, let's get on. Let's sidetrack. We have 3 minutes left. This is a close match
Exactly.
for the. We are doing. We gotta keep our eye on the ball.
Yeah.
Kansuno approaching 30%. Mivlix trying to make their way back to the later parts of the level. And see what happens. It doesn't get better than this.
Not. Are you guys on the edge of your seats? I'm on the edge of my seat.
No, you're not.
I will be in about like a minute maybe.
Je vais me
Listen,
faire
if you really
enculer,
want me
mon
to,
gars, il a
here we go, I'm
free
at the
split
edge
quand j'ai
of my
fait ça.
seat. We're really over.
Putain,
Oh, I'm
merde.
so nervous.
Both players at the
Oh
build-up.
my goodness. I'm gonna throw up. Not really. But anyways,
Anyways.
that does illustrate the tenseness in this atmosphere. Kansuno here might get a qualifying run.
Kansuno's Right there.
There we go. Kansuno with
Kansuno's
another
on the board.
qualifying round.
Mivlix is gonna see if they have an answer in them. 2.5 minutes left to go. Kansuno showing no signs of stopping for the moment.
Here we go. Mivlix getting to the part that Kansuno was choking at, but has been consistent. Mivlix getting to the drop.
Mivlix
But look at
keeps
Kansuno.
it up.
Kansuno looking to get another complete.
No, does it 90. But he
Ties at
takes the
90.
lead for the
Takes
moment.
the lead, but that doesn't even matter because
4
Mivlix is
points.
at qual.
Yeah,
There's 2 minutes left.
Mivlix is gonna have the lead for the moment. Let's see how far that can be taken.
Kansuno's in the lead by 4 points, but that's not going to matter as Mivlix reaching the 90s, gets past 90. Here we go. Will this be a completion for the French team? It is.
It is. So now 146 is the gap that Mivlix has in favor.
With a
Minute
minute
40
and
seconds.
40
So it might
seconds left.
be just one more completion attempt, and it's
Realistically,
30. I mean, how long is Incipient? Probably around 140.
I mean, yeah, around there.
it's definitely not a short level.
But it is possible that Kansuno beats it here and then gets
it's
another run.
146 is the gap. You know, if
Right.
Kansuno takes the completion, he's on top again. Mivlix is gonna need something because
Nothing is
Kansuno is
safe here.
Kansuno's right there. He's approaching qualifying.
Any deaths here at pre-drops will be
Catastrophic.
absolutely terrible. This is the part if you need to.
Ideally, it's actually not that bad as long as you stay within the minute.
That is true.
Because the last attempt will count.
Exactly.
Kansuno's make it back to qualifying percent. But he dies at 62.
Oh, that's actually huge. Well, but if you think about it, he could get a
84
completion
points.
here though.
His 84 points is. If Mivlix gets a completion here, it's over.
But what if Kansuno beats it? He just died, getting him 60 points. I'm not saying that was intentional, but potentially.
Well, what I'm saying is that like Kansuno is not going to get another attempt off if he beats the level here. If Mivlix beats it here, it's
That is
over.
True.
Mivlix back at qualifying. He doesn't even need to get it. He just needs like 4 or 5 points and he's got it. And he might have
Oh my
it
God,
there.
you're right.
66. Now the gap is 150 and beyond. Mivlix
It's
is
looking
gonna
like
take
Mivlix
it.
might clutch this
Mivlix
for
is
the
gonna.
French. Here we
Alright.
go. The last part. Kansuno making his way along, but don't take your eyes off Mivlix. Going into the 90s. Here we go.
Mivlix, time is up. These are the last attempts. 93 for
93,
Mivlix.
but that still
But
might
that's-
clutch it.
It's not going to
If
be
it's
enough.
more
for
than
Kansuno.
that's it.
It's not gonna
That's
be,
it.
It's 177. Completions are 150. That
Mivlix with the win, just barely.
Go.
Oh my goodness.
it's not enough. Even if Kansuno takes it here, it's going to be a 27-point gap. Let's see how
Kansuno
far
is at the
Kansuno can
drop,
take
though.
this though. Does the wave skip one more time?
Someone undeafen Kansuno while we were talking.
No, don't do that.
We got the tech team throwing over here. Alright, here we go.
So Mivlix, with Coretta as their hardest,
What a
upsets
story.
Kansuno.
What a story. Even though Kansuno beat it, it does not matter.
Doesn't
It doesn't matter if
Doesn't matter.
Kansuno beat it because Mivlix with a score of 1,379 points, a 27 lead over Kansuno's 1,352.
what a close match.
What a game.
What a close match. Both of you did phenomenal.
All right, Mivlix, coming off of that victory, how do you feel?
I feel very happy to win round already.
BAM did actually performed a little worse than I was expecting.
And both of you did very good nonetheless, though.
No, that was
very proud of
that
both
was
of
the
you guys.
closest match we've had. You know, obviously.
Closest match I've ever broadcast.
I know.
Actually, no, Rory vs. Simas is like
Well,
right there.
yeah. But still, I mean, this was very, very competitive. Great job to both of you, and I'm sure everyone else here in chat thinks you did a great job, and will be very excited to see you guys play in the future.
Yeah.
You know, over this upcoming
we'll
weekend.
We'll be looking out for you guys tomorrow. Wish you both the best of luck.
I just started hearing Rico's voice when I was getting to the drop. Like something went wrong there.
Yeah, they undeafened you while we were commentating, so
Pretty funny.
A minor error.
yeah. That's it.
Just so I don't like screw this up, I'm just gonna change this over to.
All right, well, GG's to both of you. You guys
To
put
this.
a great battle, and you both should be very proud of how you did. It was super close. But overall, GG's to Mivlix there. And we'll be back for Rose versus JH Dash.
Final level. We'll see you guys in a couple minutes.
Lilix, tu es mon goat, je t'aime.
Did you say it was
Okay,
off
okay.
by 27 points?
Yes.
Holy shit.
It was by 27. Mainly, you could say the dual death.
But
I
we
think
have
yeah,
1-1.
2 times. Yeah, it's 2-2.
Or
I mean,
2-2,
2
yeah.
points. 2 points. I mean, Finland obviously has plus 900 because Niwa. But yeah, Rose and GH Dash. Where are you?
Is it 480?
Don't forget to referees update the broadcast.
Dude,
review, right?
JH
Round
Dash
three,
is in a
three
VC
days
in
before
a
time.
second in a different server.
Yeah, then go there and tell him to come here immediately.
G.
Finland remains on top of the
Hello,
group,
GH.
though, due to their big win.
Yes, but I mean, mainly the points matter. So
Yeah, mostly.
France could be, above if they win this, and I honestly have no idea who the fuck of you two is going to win, because I mean I know that Rose is like a nerf rack right now, probably.
Is
But
there like a
GH, are
big
you
win
nervous?
bonus?
Like it's basically no. You do. What do you mean win? Win of what?
Why does score matter for the points we get?
At the end.
The 1 versus 1 gets 2 points for their country. So if you win against Rose by 100 points, Finland gets 2 points more. But if Rose wins by 1 point, he would get 2 points for France. And so France would be had 4 points and Finland 2, even if Finland has plus
Okay,
900
forget
in
it,
the full
forget
match.
it, forget it.
So basically, can you both go into your game? At
Yeah.
GH, you need to put down your quality to 480.
Yeah, I was wondering how you
Discord.
do that.
You have on the bottom left, there's a share your screen, right? The green button. There, you click on that right now, and that's stream quality. And then
I see,
you
I
can
see,
pick.
I see.
So both of you go into what you or not into, but into the main menu of the level you're gonna be playing. Rose,
Welcome
you
back, everyone.
minimize.
Welcome back. Got the final match. Rico's gotta update the thing real quick.
All right, but let's just get straight into it. We got JH Dash versus Rose playing retention. We'll start off with Rose. Rose, how are you feeling?
I'm so fucking nervous, you have no idea.
Yeah, you know.
You're coming
Yeah.
into a 1-1 match right now. I know.
Yeah, it's match point, It's gonna come down to this, but
I was so expecting to play for a match win. But, I tend to, when I get nervous, my vision works a lot, so it's gonna be pretty difficult, but I hope I can pull this off.
I'm hoping for the best.
Well-
Best of luck to you. And JH Dash, how are you feeling? Feel ready?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting at all that we would lose the first games, but I guess
Well,
it's more exciting
It's the
this
GD
way.
World Tournament. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. As you saw right there, Mivlix pulling off an insane clutch.
See how it
Well,
goes.
We can see.
You gotta update.
that
You gotta update
it's
the
almost right.
the thing. France has won victory, one match. There you go. All right. So, I would say, are both of you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, fuck.
I did not say start yet, but make sure your level's up to date. And 20 minutes will start on my command. 3, 2. Wait, the first. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Wait, can I change my respawn time real quick?
Your respawn time has to be 0.5.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
wait.
1 right now, so...
Okay, you changed it to 0.5. Okay, make sure you go. Okay, good that we took that little break. Okay.
Wait,
Okay,
where's
once
the fuck are they?
Just search it. Just go in the search respawn.
that's under variables.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
If you're looking
I'm
to change your
fucking
respawn.
blind.
Alright, let's see if we can.
Player,
Okay.
yeah.
There is respawn time. Should be. Okay,
I
there we go.
can't
Yeah, you
read
got it.
that.
Alright,
Yeah, I got it now.
alright, now both of you ready.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, alright, in 20 minutes we'll start on my command once again. Match point, best of luck to each of you. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right,
and with
here
that,
we go.
the last match,
Rose versus
France versus
JH
Finland. We got
Dash.
match point on the line. Doesn't get better than this. At what better level than retention? Honestly.
Classic. What a classic level to race on, and it'll be very, very exciting to see them. See how they do here.
Always love what Mugi's made in this.
Mugi's a great racer.
Very
And you can see here the qualifying percentage 65. So this is the
pretty far
furthest
for this one
ball
we've
run
had.
we've had for this whole match. So the players are going to have to get pretty far in here, but you know, as long as they've memorized the level, which I hope they have, they should be fine.
that they've practiced. So, both players making it pretty far. So let's see how each of them do, and then we'll get into some context.
Alright.
Context for each players. Rose at the drop.
Same with
JH Dash
JH
following
Dash.
suit, and both balling out right now on their early attempts.
All right, Rose getting pretty far here into the 60s. JH Dash following close in suit. See Rose getting
And-
past that.
Oh, it's 64! Oh, no!
died. Unlucky.
JH Dash
JH
capitalizes, but he dies very early on as well, like 67. I
Yes.
missed it. 67 or 68?
67.
67. So that
So-
could have gone a lot worse for Rose.
Exactly. Very fortunate that she died there. Let's talk about the players though.
Yeah.
First off, we got JH Dash, hardest is Asfera, 931 points on the Demon list. The most amount of records accepted on the Demon list for all of the Finnish players here on the team. We got 9 main lists, 23 extended lists. Where I was going with the 100 is that they have 123 extremes beaten, so a little bit more of a demon grinder
Yeah.
here. And
See if that pays off for them.
might give a little bit more of an edge here when it comes to easier extremes.
Rose making the way into the drop, but dies them pretty fast afterwards. JH Dash, on the other hand, moving a little slow, but he dies at the drop as well, so neither player capitalizes on their drop attempts.
Unlucky right there.
Maybe that's something to expect for this level. The drops are, and after all, this
The
level
duels
is
tend to be a little bit weird.
it's
a little
wookie
bit
as well. You know, they're old levels. You know, they could finick around a little bit. They could be
Exactly.
a little buggy.
Yeah.
So anything can happen. Let's talk about Rose real quick. Rose, hardest is Promethean. They have 580 points. The demon list. Their completions include Calculator Core and Akashic Records. So those will round out their top 3. And they have 20 extended list demons, which is almost as many as JH Dash. So this is the highest ranked player for the French side
On this team.
on this
Not
team.
not in the whole.
on this team, not in the entire country.
That would be booed for people.
That'd be boo. Yes, they are a victor of Oblivion, if I remember correctly.
Arch.
Partnership. Okay.
Anyways,
see
we
if
got
Rose can
Will she choke? No.
No, she did not choke,
Makes it
but
to
neither does
qualify.
JH Dash. So both players, 67 for JH Dash.
Man, it seems like 67 might be a choke point here.
So let's see if Rose can make up some ground.
Does it say rates in risky? I don't know what level that is.
But he dies at
Death.
86 or 87, somewhere around there.
Unfortunate death for her.
But that'll close the gap. 76.
You don't know.
We don't.
I don't know, bro.
Uh,
Listen,
What
That's not- that's
is happening in
that's
chat?
not my
right
job. They're flaming me for not knowing what time she is. I'll probably recognize it if I see it, but I don't know the name. Anyways, let's get to what's important here, which is JH Dash getting close to the drop here. Not qual, but
Not
drop
qual.
percentage.
now? Qual, but drop.
Here we go. Getting past the duels. Rose
Since she's an unrated level, so I'll have to take a look at
Well,
it.
yeah, I know it's unrated, obviously. Rose
Oh,
getting to the drop
Rose
here.
getting to the drop.
JH
JH
Dash.
Dash that qualifying percent. See if he can break. He's had a couple deaths early on, but he's starting to break one a little bit.
Mhm.
So let's see if we can get a pretty far attempt for JH Dash, and Rose is gonna
Okay, qualifying
make
run.
qualifying, so she's not too far behind. But
here we
JH
go,
Dash
JH Dash.
looking to put the first completion on the board for the Finnish side.
Oh,
That's the case.
and here we go. Rose into the 80s, getting close to the 90s. Will we see
Two attempts that cancel out would be the best case scenario for the French side. Can Rose close it out?
And
Looks
she
like
does.
it.
There we go.
So two canceling attempts. The gap only 48 points. 5 minutes gone in the final match.
And this is another longer level, so
Yeah.
the points will matter a great bit more. I mean, with Niwa, you saw they racked up 2,000 points. Like it was like 20 minutes.
Like it was nothing.
17 complete. I mean, that's good. But anyways, we will probably not see 17 completions for retention. If there are 17
If there are
completions,
17
we're gonna have to look
for
at
retention,
the
you're gonna have to.
Yeah. And here we
If
go.
if one person does beat retention 17 times, I will literally beat Avernus right now. Okay.
We'll start it after the stream.
Yeah. Those of you expecting Flayball, suck.
Here we have JH Dash getting to the drop, getting close to qualifying percentage. Just have to
And
get,
Rose getting to the drop.
but dies
Oh,
to
he's
the
right
choke
at-
point.
Right
Oh,
at the
that
choke
blur-
point.
that
Oh,
blur
that's
is
good.
tough.
That's rough. Oh god. Oh, but Rose once again at the drop. They get to qual. They take the lead for France. That'd be
Flexion.
huge, but they die at 60.
Unlucky
A lot
here.
of deaths at the duel.
This is hard to see, but the match is still very close.
The match is
Only
still very
47
close, you know.
points separating them. So
That's
anything can
one
still
that's
happen.
one qualifying attempt. You
Exactly.
know, and anything can happen.
All right. JH Dash getting into the 30s here, getting close to the drop. It's around 45%, I think. I think that's
Rose a little behind in progress, but and essentially it doesn't really matter all that much. You know,
Right.
They'll get their attempts. Nobody
JH Dash dies to the drop.
The
This
drop.
could be a point.
This could be a common trend for the rest of this match.
Rose needs to
Rose
take
at the
advantage
drop.
of this.
You're gonna have to capitalize. You can't keep dying to the drop, otherwise you're just gonna fall behind. You gotta keep up the consistency going.
And a qualifying run will put Rose in the lead here.
Qualifying run will put Rose in the lead, but can they pass the early 60s?
Will put Rose in the lead here.
And
And there we
there we
go.
go. Rose has taken the lead for the moment.
JH
And gives France the lead for the match.
Just under 13 minutes left, so we're not reached halfway yet. But we're getting there.
And JH Dash making their way back to the drop. So don't take your eye off JH Dash just for the moment. Back to the drop. Still, don't take your eye off JH Dash. There's still
Rose might have a completion here.
either way, but a completion for Rose, that's big.
That's very important, especially if JH Dash dies.
Then
That would make that completion
it's
even
103.
more.
So
Makes it past the blue arc,
JH
though.
Dash is gonna have to beat it here if they want. Oh, but they died 66 though. So now Rose is just straight up just has the lead now. It's only 37 points, but straight up just has the lead now.
It's not even theoretical, it is real.
It's real.
Rose has the lead by 37 points, and just gonna have to keep up this trend of beating it and just capitalizing on whatever attempts they have. And the same goes for JH Dash here. If Rose dies to the early drop, and he gets his own run to the drop, a qualifying percent run needs to be achieved, because that will give them the lead because of how close this game is.
It's a game of seconds, if you will. And Rose back into the drop. Seconds, if you will.
JH Dash.
JH Dash also making it back to the drop.
JH
JH
Dash,
Dash
here we go,
also
Rose.
making it back to the drop.
Passing most of the duels here, getting the final section before this
Section. Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
they
look at
died
that.
62. That's gonna
She
be.
died
That's
on
that's
the-
not what that's not what the French team wanted.
And
It's
just she said
JH Dash
does
takes
make
it,
qualifying.
and now JH Dash is in the lead of the match. Now JH Dash is in the lead
I mean,
of the
this
match.
is if you're Finland, this is what you want.
This,
If you're France, this is disastrous. Because JH Dash is getting into the 80s, and we might see a completion. Because from here, there's not too many tricks that come from, except for a couple clicks. But
anything's possible.
Exactly.
We've seen deaths at 90 before. We've seen deaths at the last click of levels, but it's not going to happen in this case. As JH Dash takes the completion and goes up by 113 points on Rose. And goes up.
However, she does make it to
However,
drop.
she's back at the drop, so not out of the woods just yet for JH Dash. Not out of the woods just yet. Still a chance. There's always a chance, you know.
Always a chance.
We saw it happen last match.
Mhm.
There's always a chance, you know.
Although
But
these
you
players
can't,
are,
you can't keep dying right
Exactly.
where Rose is right now. And
these
Rose
does make it past that blue
knows
bar.
that and makes it to qualifying percent. So now, Rose gonna want a completion here to put herself back in good contention. Gonna want a completion here to put herself back in
Here we
good
go, entering
contention.
the final kind of section here. JH Dash getting close to the drop, and pretty much will make the drop. I don't know what else they can do. There we go. Yep.
Okay, so JH Dash is in the drop. Rose at the end.
And a completion.
Completes the level.
France is back in the
Back
lead.
in the
but
front for a
barely.
moment.
Just by 30
Gotta watch JH Dash's attempt right here. Qualifier here puts JH Dash back in the lead. See what happens. See how many people die here.
Passes the blue orb. Here we go.
Passes it, and JH Dash back in qualifier. The lead is back to Finland, but he does it 67.
Immediately.
So the door is open.
Door is open. That was not what you want to
It's a
see.
30-point gap now. And we're halfway through, under 10 minutes left.
This is coming down
This
to
is
the
coming
wire.
down to the wire.
And both players are around relatively the same parts in the level, but still with that early qual death from JH Dash, it's going to leave the door open for Rose. Especially if she gets a qual run right now and JH Dash dies, that's not going to be a good recipe.
Rose makes it back into the drop, but JH Dash not too far behind her either.
JH Dash does make it to the drop here. Rose is
I'm getting some more
continuing to
intense music for this. We got like 10 minutes left.
Here, I'll come to it. All right, here we go. Rose making it to qualifying percentage. JH Dash getting close to qual. Rose still going into the 70s. Will JH Dash pass this blue orb? Does make it past. A little bit of stuttering, but nonetheless keeps on going. Here we go.
We got at the speed of light going. Boy, thanks for the gift sub. I appreciate it. Oh, but he
Rose
dies.
dies.
Rose dies. And JH Dash is still going. Jinx, you owe me a soda. The gap is 51, but it's not going to be 51 for long because JH Dash is
Still going here.
still going.
Few clicks left, and there will be a completion for Finland. There we go.
Miraculous. There it
There will
is.
be a completion for Finland.
So now the gap
There we
is
go.
99
There it
points. That's essentially completion.
Yeah, I mean you can't die. I mean unless you, I guess if you restart.
Yeah.
What if you restarted at 99? Would you give them 99 points?
I don't think so.
You would give them
What if
150.
you
At 99?
Or, no, well,
Like, what if
well,
they get to the
no,
end screen
we don't
and-
give them the points. If
They have to die.
well, if they exit out or something, then they have to make it to the end screen to get full credit. Tangent aside, Rose is back at the drop and looks to keep the momentum going for France. Gonna need all of it right now.
Gonna need a completion to take the lead.
Yeah.
However, you know, any qualifying run will be
62.
the
Oh
blue
no,
orb.
it's 62 again. That's
However,
like third or fourth time now for Rose.
Getting into Rose's head.
It's a disastrous turn for France. Finland back. JH Dash back at the drop. Finland back.
JH Dash is Finland right now.
JH
JH Dash is
back at the
Finland's
drop.
last hope. It's 1-1. 7 minutes left. 99 points separate both of these teams. JH Dash getting close to qualifying percentage. Passes the blue orb.
Passes it, makes it
here
to
we go.
qualifying, extends the lead for Finland, but he does it 67.
Here we go.
So he'll extend the gap to 166, which is more than a completion, but it's not out of the woods just yet. But there's only 7 minutes left for Rose. There's only 7 minutes left.
Exactly. Rose getting to the drop though, so all hope is not lost. There's still plenty of time to get enough runs. But if JH Dash continues getting to the qualifying percentage consistently, it's not looking too good.
It's not looking good because Rose just started 56. Right before qualifying has been a disaster for the French team. A disaster.
JH Dash dies. I was just about to say getting close to the drop, but right.
Alright, so both players suffer depth, so lead slight, 6:20 left to go. Still plenty of time for Rose. 6:20 left to go. Still plenty of time
Both
for
these
Rose.
players so close. Rose dies very early on in the level though. Not what you want to see.
You want to see, but at least if you die, it doesn't take too much time off the clock.
And again, Rose is seeming to struggle with this pre-drop. Not what you want to see with 6 minutes left. JH Dash still going.
Especially in a match point too.
Especially when you're down 166. You need completions, and you need them ASAP. And so that's what Rose is going to try to bring though when, you know, JH Dash is being consistent, you know, gets to the drop again, might even extend the lead here.
It's got to get to 65 though. This duel has been a problem for both players tonight.
Especially with that solo section right after the duel. The mini cube has been a point of choking, but JH Dash showing that that is
Doesn't
not an
happen to
issue.
JH Dash, and the lead extends for the moment, but Rose
Is at the drop.
trying to counteract it. See if she can make it back to qualifying to keep France in this.
JH Dash making it to this final section. Rose closing
Rose
in
is
on this
closing
final
in,
part
getting
before quality.
It's 62 again!
This is not looking good as JH Dash is getting close to
JH Dash is
completion.
right there. JH Dash takes the completion.
Finland might be starting to go this way.
Finland might be starting to run away with it a bit. 316 points.
Rose needs to beat it twice and have some change as well in order to
Ideally,
even
you
take
gotta
the
play him
lead.
perfect now.
JH Dash can't even. I mean, for that
Ideally, you gotta play
theory
him
to even
perfect
be,
now.
realistic to win, JH Dash can't even make it to qualifying percentage again, and there's 5 minutes left.
It's only 5 minutes. That's not a lot of time. So ideally, JH Dash is gonna have to completely take their foot and pump the brake even for Rose to have a fighting chance of this.
And you know that is not going to happen. JH Dash has been very, very consistent. Not really choking too much in the later half of this game, although maybe at the beginning might have had some struggles. Is showing quite some, pretty good consistency.
Rose
Makes it to
is back to qualifying percent, so there's still life in Rose. How far can that life take her now?
Exactly.
JH Dash making it back into the drop.
Here we go.
Rose is
At the last part.
gonna want this for any semblance of a chance.
Cheers need JH Dash to die and choke here. If not, it's not looking good. JH Dash makes it
Good,
past the floor.
JH Dash back to qualifying. Rose has the completion though. Yeah, ideally, you want a death. If you're France, you want a death from JH Dash right now. Now, I'm not sure if that's gonna happen.
Exactly. Entering the last part here. JH Dash is going. Rose is going to need to play perfect with only 3 minutes left.
3:15 left to
Is
go.
it even possible? I don't know. JH Dash is going to have to just stop playing. I don't know.
Now it's 466 is the gap. Because JH Dash just beat the level again.
She's
Oh
going
wait, that went to the wrong player. I think they double counted that, so it's still 316.
Okay. She needs 3 completions. Well, yeah. 2 completions and a qualifying run. And
2 completion and a
JH
qualifying
Dash
run, but there's only 245 left. So ideally, what you want to do, strategy-wise, obviously they don't know this, but ideally you're gonna want to die right now, so you give yourself more time for another completion attempt and barely leave yourself time on the clock. But Rose isn't aware of that. If they complete it here, they might run out of time.
Exactly.
And they're back at qualifying. An early death here and a completion following that would be the best case for Rose right now.
But I mean, you might want to just take your chance and get a
You might
completion.
want to take your chance here, exactly.
JH Dash getting close to fall though.
JH Dash, especially because JH Dash is getting close to qual. 87.
Guys, 87. So, I mean, realistically, it's still possible.
Realistically, chance is still there, but it's looking slim. Now that JH Dash is back to qualifying, they're going to need a death right now for Rose that any someone's have a chance. If this gets too much out of hand, which it may already be, then it might be over.
I mean, if we do the quick math right now,
It's now over 300 points ahead.
just 2 completions.
That's 2 completions. I don't think Rose is going to have enough time.
Rose might have enough time to get a completion in, but will 2 be possible? I'm not sure.
It's over 300 points now, especially because JH Dash just beat it. Now the gap is 379. She needs 2 and a qualifying attempt.
Exactly. It's looking like Finland's gonna put this away.
Finland's going to put
And
this away.
30 seconds left. JH Dash is still going.
Another completion. Rose at the drop, trying to see if she can give herself 1,000 points for the match. But it looks like Finland is gonna take it. Rose back at
But Rose
qualifying
is
attempt.
not gonna back down. Keep going here over this qualifying run. Completion would be nice. Less than a minute left. We got 55 seconds left. Here we go. JH Dash getting close to the drop. Rose at the last part. What will happen? Rose closing in on a potential completion. JH Dash at the drop. 40 seconds left. Rose with
Rose
the
gets the
completion.
JH Dash back at the drop though. See what JH Dash can do. Rose crosses the 1,000-point milestone.
Can we take a moment to notice that JH Dash has 1, 2, 3, 4 points? Just want to mention that. And JH Dash ties it
JH Dash ties it 62, but there's not enough time. the gap is 229. There's only 20 seconds left. Rose is only gonna have one more attempt.
Exactly.
So time is gonna be the issue for Rose when it comes down to it. When all the dust settles.
10 seconds
Only
left.
10 seconds
It's
left.
looking like Finland will take this win.
See if we can get another attempt. Maybe close the score for points tiebreaker in the event of it somehow tie. The timer is up. Last attempt for each player.
Here we go. Rose getting close to the drop. Will she make it though? Does make it.
To the drop. JH Dash.
That's in this build up. Here we go.
To the drop. JH Dash.
Rose reaches the 50% mark. Will she make qual though? Gotta get past this blue orb. JH Dash makes it to the drop. Here we go. Passes the blue orb.
Rose is at qualifying
Makes-
percent.
Here we go. JH Dash.
JH Dash giving her, or JH Dash giving himself a little bit more breathing room. Not like it really matters at this point. However, doesn't hurt. You know, players don't know of the card.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
Now he won't, not because he just died. Like 67 or somewhere.
Alright.
And Rose,
Might completion. Ended off with the bang.
enough at the bang here, but it's gonna be too little too late. But she ends on high.
So Rose with the complete there at the last minute.
It was very close.
Very, very good game towards the end. Started to slip towards one team. Rose, you ended off the round with the completion and 1,155 points. Meanwhile, it was not enough to take down JH Dash with a sudden burst of consistency in the second half and 1,300 points to give France the 2-1 win. Finland, sorry.
Let's fucking go.
Finland takes the first match. The first of the first of 6
Yeah.
matches this weekend. Look out in a few hours. You'll see Floofy one live with Canada versus Brazil. So
That's
make
gonna
sure
be
you take a
exciting.
look for that. Once again, both players, you guys did fantastic. Very proud of all you.
How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah.
That was a very good match. You were very competitive. JH, how does it feel to put Finland on your back there and carry them through this?
I mean, obviously I had no idea how the match was going, but I was pretty anxious that I was falling behind at the beginning, and I guess I was.
It got a little
bit.
behind there. You were behind a little bit, around halfway.
Yeah, I definitely thought I was gonna choke hard here, but luckily I got more completions.
But regardless of the fact, both of you did phenomenal. Very proud of all of you. It's not easy to come up here and compete in front of your fans.
Yeah, honestly, dude, there's a spot at 67. I died there like 5 times, and I have like no idea how to pass it consistently, so that almost wrecked me.
So very proud of all of you. And I think with that, I think we're gonna sign off.
Yeah, thanks to both of you.
Thank you,
Congratulations
everyone, for
to
coming in.
Finland,
Congratulations to
France.
Finland. They take the first match. Actually, let's go to the intermission screen.
Thank you guys for
Hey,
having
yeah.
us.
All right, we're
It's been a blast. You
It
know,
was a pleasure. Yeah. All right, let's get a raid going, shall we?
You could actually go to the break time screen to show the scores.
Oh, yeah, let's go to the break.
Sure, let's get the breakdown here.
Let's get the breakdown. The final breakdown. So Finland with 4 points. You get 2 points for a win, by the way. In the event that if you tie, each team gets 1. But realistically, that's not gonna happen. So you count by 2s. So 4-2, Finland over France today.
very, very exciting match. I'm glad you guys were able to share this with us. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to check out, like you said, Floofy won with Canada and what was it? Brazil?
Yeah, Canada, Brazil.
Canada, Brazil. So be sure to check that out. We're gonna send a raid off here.
Gonna raise Zeronium. And we're gonna switch the camera once again. Thank you guys. Time for a little announcement real quick. Okay, music's back. Alright. Judging by the music that you guys hear in the background, Flame will stream 1 tomorrow.
Be there.
Be there.
Or be square. If you play Geometry Dash, you might be a little bit square. Anyway.
Stream 1 tomorrow. Sorry if you saw the showcase on Premiere. We're still working that out. We're gonna get that up hopefully soon. So stay tuned for the premiere on my channel. It'll be re-uploaded soon. And I'll say that. Goodbye, everyone.
See you guys later.
I played the cutoff perfectly.
You could have also added, you know, theoretically, you could have, you know, said at the tomorrow's GD World Tournament because at the same time.
Well,
you're still
it
saying
shouldn't
the
matter
same
because
thing.
if they go on Floofy 1, then Floofy 1
Yeah.
will tell them about tomorrow, and then
Yeah,
You already,
I know.
I had already mentioned that there's stuff on
it was for
weekends.
fun anyways. The only I think the biggest thing this stream was is that you only did, I mean I just wrote it to you in the M's alpha, but you only did like 2 minutes of a break on the second
Yeah.
break time screen.
Yeah.
But the break, you know, is there
Okay,
for
yeah, sorry.
doing the
5 minute break?
off-stream thing.
Okay. 5. Okay. Okay. We did a 3-minute break, so now I know 5-minute break next time. Sorry about that.
Like you said welcome back and undeafen, and I just wanted, I literally that second wanted to start with saying that they're, you know, have to refresh the level and everything.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I was talking as well. I just like hit the deafen key as fast as I possibly could.
Yeah. So I came back. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm sorry.
Well, if it wasn't specified.
It's still a simulation.
It was a little.
It is specified. It is
I was-
specified.
Yeah,
It was
I messing
specified, but
up.
it is a simulation, so it shouldn't.
Yeah,
be.
it's
Just don't do
it's
that for like the
them.
tournament.
Yeah, no,
I
I
just
won't.
have to
We're
make
not gonna
more
get it.
sure. I just have to make more sure then that every.
And both of the players are getting pretty far here. We have Twister at the last part. Clue getting
Twister can get his first
close.
completion.
Will they pass this blue orb?
Pass the last
Yep,
click.
last click.
No,
Oh, Chokes does not
95.
even get into the queue. And
That first click is-
unlucky. Let me tell you, Clune is trying to give you a good birthday present. Okay.
He's got a
Clune's at the.
complete-
There we go. The
Very respectable for
It is.
any level that
You
you,
know,
play.
if you're playing a match against like a normal player, you might have like this might be better, but Clune is just Clune, I guess.
He's
You
Clune.
know, 14 completions in.
So why not get into these weeks up to this point? So I'd be surprised. That's
Alright,
on the clock.
here we go.
Both players are underway on Niwa.
Are you excited for 20 minutes of Niwa, guys? Because I know I am. You know, this level is on the easier side of extremes, and especially with these players having the skills that they do, we're going to be looking to have some pretty far runs and hopefully consistently, you know, bring some excitement and some adrenaline to this match.
No, obviously it's on the easier end, so the players are going to be a lot more consistent. They've been practicing this level for days, even weeks up to this point, so I'd be surprised if there's no early fire rates. Qualifying percent is going to be 59, so if they reach that point, then they will get points, and it looks like both players... Ooh, I spoke too soon. Twister suffers an early death, but...
Finland, almost a qualifying percentage. This would be very well needed for the French
Very well
team.
needed,
It
but
ties
he-
at the first
Dies at
click,
60, but he gets the
but
60
does
points.
get-
Did loud and clear say in a break time screen that you should not forget to record
Yeah,
the
I-
raw footage.
I was banking on just saving.
Okay, so GH, you also forgot to do that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, okay, then I can already say, you know, we have where do you have that? I think on the management that you can't even see. I'm going to put the raw footage reviews for the first match, GH Dash and Kansuno. Forgot. So
It won't
nice.
happen again.
Anyone else who forgot? Who's in here right now? Like Mibilix, Rose, Twister, did you record
What'd you
raw
say?
footage?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Awesome.
no worry. Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Upload it right away.